Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I'm so excited. I love this series. I am unboxing, in multiple parts, 25 pounds of TSA Confiscated knives. Bought these on eBay. The first 5 parts, the first part of this series did really well. You guys really enjoyed it, and I immediately bought another box. I'd like to make this a regular thing. I'm so happy that you guys enjoy it. I love going through this stuff. It is so weird. It's so wacky. It's such a good time. So expect this to be a 4-part series with this particular 25-pound box. I am not looking for good knives. In previous parts of the series, people keep commenting, you're never going to find anything good. I'm not looking for anything good. I know it's going to be weird. I'm looking specifically for the weird, the cheap, the junk. That's what makes it fun. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. And please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. Okay, wow. So there's 3 bags in this one. So the guy that sold this particular box, I'm gonna let you guys see that right there. But he was so nice. I told him, I said, I'm a content creator. My channel's name is Metal Complex. I love looking through this stuff. Can you try to put more of the single-bladed, weird, goofy, and he was so nice. He's like, oh yeah, I've seen content like that before. I'll do the best I can, but I'm kind of running out of this stuff. So, but yeah, this guy was so cool. So, check him out. But I'm basically gonna pull one of the, what does this one say? Does it actually say? This says bonus items. Awesome. Wait, this might have to be a 5-part series. Dude, the guy who sold these was so nice. I think he completely understands what's happening here. So we're gonna start with this bag and we're gonna dump some of those out. This is over 100 knives, guys. So it does take, obviously, I can't do all of them in one video. We just need to do just a few here or there. Now, we are going to be using the added protection, we're going to have to double up here because some of the stuff that came out of the first box was toxic. There's not a potent enough word to describe, the potential illnesses, It was pretty horrifying. So we're going to just kind of tear this open. We're going to dump some of these out. Get a nice chunk of these things and see what we've got here. Oh yeah, we got some precious ones there. Some absolutely beautiful, precious treasures. Yes. Let's start with the karambit. Oh, yes. Wonderful, beautiful. Actually, you know what? So I think one of the funniest things about this stuff is sometimes it's not bad. Like, it's bad, but it's still okay. So right off the bat, decent action here. What do we have? Some of the stuff that's printed on here. Predator Knives USA. Well, of course, we do know that if you print USA on the blade, that automatically, magically makes it the the country of origin, right? So yeah, obviously USA, made in China. Oh, well, you'll have to excuse my voice. It's allergy season. Some aluminum, we got some holes here. Actually, not terrible though. Tip down, of course. Some newer members of my viewing audience got on me for making fun of tip down. Welcome to the channel. Not gonna stop making fun of tip down. Sorry, you'll just have to catch up. But no, not really a whole lot of left and right. A little bit of up and down as to be expected, but very karambity. The knuckle on my gauntlet, it keeps turning sideways, and it's very, very irritating. I probably just need to bend it back or whatever. But that's the thing is, I don't know the gauntlet. Do we have an actual swivel guard? No way! I wonder who made it. Oh, let's try. Oh no, the button doesn't work. It doesn't release it. Who was carrying this? I'm gonna have to actually use. Is it not even? It's not a switchblade. Was it ever? Okay, hold on. Who made this? Stainless steel, Italy. Boy, I don't know if I believe that. Was this ever? It's not a swivel guard. It's literally just a lockback. What is this? What's the button for? It's got a nail nick. In this case, a gauntlet knuckle nick. So these are supposed to release like a real one. The button literally does nothing. There's no function, but you can actually push it in. This is so weird. This is so weird. So it locks out here, and then it's just a standard back lock. God, I bet the person who bought this was so pissed when it came in. My dad told me he ordered one, as a kid, he ordered what he assumed was an authentic swing guard switchblade. It came in and it was just a lockback. He was so mad. What is this? Is a battle flute? Well, why'd they take this? Oh, hold on. Okay, flint. What's in here? Oh, that's why they took it from him, huh? It's got pokies on it. Not, kind of neat. Not bad. Like, that's kind of useful, actually. I mean, if you need to be able to start a fire, it's just like something, it's about the size of like a, oh, is it actually a whistle? Oh, it actually is a tactical whistle. Those are my favorite. It's how you notify surrounding, potential, like tactical bros when you have like a random encounter, like a Pokemon, but it's like, instead of a Pokemon, it's a Ninja Terrorist behind Walgreens, and you blow the whistle, and the other tactical bros are like, assemble! And they all have their little whistles. Okay, so that's gonna go up in the good. I am putting, so the stuff that is more fun, or it seems to be better, or just fun, is going to go up here. And the really poo-poo stuff is going to go down here. But this doesn't necessarily mean good. It just means interesting. Ozark Trail, we've seen these before. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Sir. Oh, man, that's funny. But the Ozark Trail, oh no, this isn't. It's M-Tech. Oh, that's weird. The texturing made me think immediately that it was going to be Ozark Trail. So M-Techs, they just come standard with up and down, side to side play. That's just how they are. There's always somebody trying to tell me their M-Tech is lasted. Yeah, still being a blade that comes out of a handle, like still existing in that form, doesn't really mean that it has lasted you. It just exists in that form, and you choose to put that object in your pocket, right? But that doesn't make it, good, right? This is, of course, completely dull. The serrations are probably still sharp, but serrations are serrations, right? You have to really dick those things up to get them to not work. Hard to disengage liner locks and gauntlets. So this is kind of whatever. These are always fun. Wilderness. Hey, just deer. Pictures of deer, like being suddenly alert and alarmed. Just minding its own business, but like suddenly like, hey, Joe, you ever get the feeling we're being watched? And he's like, nah, man, like, just stop being so paranoid and have some grass. And he's like, no, seriously, I think there's movement out there. And then he gets his face blown off, right? I'm not a big hunter. This is the picture that's painted here. So this guy's, whoever has used this, of course, doesn't have a tip, because why would it have a tip, right? Is this, it's River's Edge. Clever. It's like it makes me think of the retailer, River's Edge Cutlery. And then, of course, they've been digging in what I assume is either, it's like caramelized chocolate pudding or feces. Who knows? Gross. Either way, gross. That's why I wear gloves. Oh, a real one. There's one right here. This is real. It's gotta be real. Hold on. Does this move? It does. We found it's an actual one. Not that this makes it special, but I just didn't expect to see. Oh, come on. It does work. Yay! It's a switchblade by Lion Tools 0065 stainless, and that's all the information that we're going to get. But this is a little, a shorter guy here. I'm really surprised it actually works. Really have to push down hard to get that blade to come out, but it does come out. Fun. A little pick lock or whatever we call this, a swivel guard, right? Does the safety work? Does the safety work? Hold on. It's so fun. So fun. TikTok's going to go crazy for this. The kids on TikTok, man, they're so funny. How do I buy a box from you? How do I buy a box from? I'm like, you don't want this. I'm not selling this stuff to you, kiddo. You don't want this. This is a great example of what not to buy. But funny enough, what the average person does spend their money on. We got to get this one out. Oh, we have a scarab clone. We have a scarab clone. Yes! The guy, man, the guy who, I know he probably went through and was like, oh, this will be fun. So this is and these are everywhere. But this is a Microtech scarab clone, like from the original run of these things. Oh, God. Oh, the power is similar to dropping a wet noodle down your downspout during a rainstorm. That's what that made me. Oh, the power is so weak. Watch this. It's just like a hot dog falling out of the bun. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. These are the types of OTS people get, and they're like, why would anyone ever spend, $300, $400, $500 on a Microtech? You get the same thing. It's the same thing, bro. It's exactly the same quality. I could guess the same thing. They're just ripping you off. Yeah, you got to overpay, certainly, for a Microtech. But anybody who thinks that this or the equivalent, similar stuff, is the same as what Microtech sells, you're kidding yourself. You've never handled a real Microtech. So that's really fun. I'll put that up there. I got to know what's in the taped one. But the taped one disappeared. Where did it go? I threw it in my excitement. Wasn't there a knife that had tape all over it? Was it this guy? I mean, that was easy. I just get rid of it there. But, okay. This is like a little carabiner knife. Oh, it doesn't lock out. Yeah. You got to make sure your knives lock out. If you're having a little bit of a, your knife does a double take on lockout, don't carry it. Right? And then here, you can attach it to whatever. The carabiner knife thing doesn't make a lot of sense to me, I guess, unless you're like maybe mountain climbing. I don't like if you're going upside down a lot. This one's very blue. All of the blue, in fact, dedicated to this knife. So really nice blue coating there. Blue. What do we have here? Elite. This is a double purpose E. Elite edge, those are two different words. Yeah, you need one E per, it has to have one dedicated E per word, right? But there are no rules, of course, with this stuff. Is it assisted? No. Yes, well, it's supposed to be, but it doesn't come all the way out. It also does not lock up. So, very blue and very bad. 420C stainless, designed in USA, handcrafted. Why do they say handcrafted? It's not. It's not handcrafted. A hand's never touched this. This is entirely stamped and pressed by machine and just dumped into a barrel and basically I imagine them being poured over open boxes and whatever lands. And they're like, ship it, get them out of here. They just use push brooms to put the rest back on the conveyor belt. It goes back up. And there's no way, dude. Bad. Oh, dragon stuff. Dragon fire. Fade, red fire to brown fire plus fire. What is this? Sonic the Hedgehog? Flaming skull? The action's the worst. It's the worst action I've ever felt. Oh, no. Are there no washers? It's literally, oh, no. This is running. It's steel on steel contact. There are no washers. This is abysmal. What is this? No crap made in China. What is this? What was it supposed to be? Is it like the No Fear skull? But it just looks like some weird, when you get too deep on YouTube and there's weird production companies making really sketchy Sonic the Hedgehog and Spider-Man and it's just it's so clearly a foreign copyright kind of weird thing. That's what this makes me think of. This is one of the worst. Look at this pocket clip. tip down, and nearly the entire length of the handle. Oh, that is honestly the craziest thing to me, is that the fact that it's in this box means someone was carrying this. Someone legitimately was like, I trust a big part of my day today to this knife. Trash. Off. Oh, skulls. Reaper skulls. I like to carry objects that represent my inner self. And I've always kind of like gravitated towards skulls and death and darkness because I would consider myself a dark, brooding, and mysterious person. Oh my God. It's just skulls. Actually, though, let me tell you, this one is solid. It deployed. I mean, let's put aside. Is it tipped down? Of course it's tipped down. We even have to ask. Action's pretty good. It's definitely been used, right? I mean, the edge is the edge. It's whatever. It's been used. Got serrations. Lockup, though. Solid. Absolutely solid. Who made this? What does it say here? Stainless china. No company wants to claim this. One, like, actually pretty straightforward, good ergonomics. It's got a jimped ramp back here. We have a fairly accessible liner lock. And you got thumb studs that work. I mean, I can do it in gauntlets, right? Pretty good. Skull knife, right? What's this little green? Sorry, this guy's like getting caught on the latch there. Green guy, little green guy. This is like the color that was recently invented. Cabela's. So Cabela's made this knife. It right there in-house, right? No, they didn't. China. But otherwise, blue and liner lock. Probably not really a whole lot to say about that. What is this? It's a manual pocket knife. It is a manual, non-assisted pocket knife. Okay? Whatever. What is this? We have wood, always a good sign. M-Tech USA, not USA. But, man, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This one is also completely and totally solid. USA design, MT423 stainless steel. Yeah. Tip down. This pocket clip, I swear to God, is like, this is the single most common pocket clip in existence. Is this also a manual pocket knife? This is a manual pocket knife. Actually a manual pocket knife. Not bad. As far as the stuff from M-Tech goes, probably the most usable M-Tech that I've ever seen. What is wrong with this stupid... I'm going to have to just remove this one. It just does not want to work with me. Maybe I need to just bend this side out a little bit. But anyways, not bad. Not bad. Kind of okay. Plenty functional, though. Little blue guy. Oh, key blade. We see these all the time. It just seems very inconvenient and not ergonomic at all. Are we even going to get... Oh, that's probably why. I don't know if we're even going to be able to get that blade out of there. It does not want to... Oh, here we go. Yeah. Just seems really dangerous and not ergonomic. Like, the edge of a key is not what I want to hold on to while I'm cutting. But, I mean, these are fairly popular. Another Karambit. Same thing. Is it the same? Essentially, yeah, it's exactly the same thing. It's just like a reversed color scheme. Maybe it was the same guy. He's dual wielding. This is Karambit 2 and Predator knives. So this is often what goes on, right? That the brand is meaningless. It's the same OEM, and they're just like whoever. What's your company's name? Great. How many knives do you want to order and have your company printed on the outside, right? It's pretty straightforward. These I'm kind of, at this point, I'm kind of wanting to move into this okay pile. What is this lumpy piece of crap? That's the one that had the thing. Is this just raindrop? It's not even lumpy. It's just rain. Like, that's the whole idea. See what I mean? This pocket clip. It's everywhere. Tomahawk. Rust. Bead blasting. Blade play. Doesn't lock. By the way, somebody's carrying this. Doesn't lock. Also this pivot. See it all over the place. Same guys who are like, no, Smith & Wesson knives. Smith & Wesson. They're good knives. No. They're literally... how many Smith & Wesson knives have we seen that are quite literally the same pivot, same general shape, and same general pocket clip? Why? Because they come out of the same factory. Smith & Wesson... It's not like they're magically good because Smith & Wesson. No. That argument's silly. This is bad. Not terrible. It's just like pretty bad. Blue guy. Oh, dragon. Switchblade. Ooh, look at this. Ah! It's so like, this is again another one of those knives where people like, there's just not enough going on for them to like fully represent themselves just with themselves. So they have to carry crap like this to feel represented, I guess, by objects and accessories. So this guy's all about dragons, right? And probably canes. You know, it's like a guy that carries a cane. He doesn't need a cane, and he's got the fedora, and he's got this, and he's really into what do they call the things that you? It's not, they're not cigarettes. It's like an electronic cigarette. So they got a vape. He's really into the vape science and all of that. Oh, has this been textured? Oh, it's Damascus. You know, he told everybody this was Damascus, right? Like he told everyone this was definitely Damascus and not just some weird like pattern on the front. Dragon scale texturing. I thought maybe we were going to get like there's like ancient runes and things on this. No, it's just dragon. Very specifically, maybe Bahamut from... No, this is a much more like Dungeons and Dragons style dragon there, right? How's the lockup on this guy? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. No up and down, or very minimal up and down. And it does work, right? But not a switchblade. It's just a stiletto style assisted knife that is also like dragon stuff. Kind of fun. Like the fun texturing on the blade. What's next? What's this weird thing? So this is Leaf. Oh, woo! That's great. All the way back here. So this is a friction. What a useless object. What a useless piece of crap. God, that's irritating. But it's a leaf. You like leaves? $14.95. It can be yours. Do we have any information on this? Stainless. All right. Horrible. This camo orange hunting knife, right? It's camo, so they can't see you, but then also safety. So orange. This knife, this cannot make up its mind. Do you want to be hidden or do you want to be safety, right? Manual. Look at all of this crap all over the freaking blade. Lyuna! Feel the power. All right. I don't know anything about this. You have to tell me what this is. What sort of power I'm supposed to be feeling. Local 724 Castleman. What is this? What is this? It's Teflon. I'll tell you for sure. Ooh. Ooh, is it locking up solid? Can we get it to disengage? Excuse me, guys. This actually does hold up. So, you know, it's goofy. This in here is super goofy, but it does hold up. Still not that special, just hunting stuff. Rainbow karambit. Oh, beautiful assisted two-tone. Look at the effort here. The effort. Oh, tack force. You mad scientists, you geniuses. This is great. Oh, this would be a great knife for my girlfriend. She loves rainbows. What's the folders that are like, they're like nauseating, the amount of like rainbow color. You know, in school, it was big. I think it was big in the 80s, but it continued on. It's just like a cat. It's like a regular picture of a cat, but just way too much oversaturated rainbow. I remember just being like hypnotized by these. As a kid, I was like, oh my God, it's way too much color. You know, I felt like I could smell it from across the room. Liz, it's some kind of lady's name. I can't remember the name associated with it. You guys can tell me. I actually like that one. That's fun. The tactical whistle pen stabby thing like that. So far, that's my favorite of the bunch. This has a little bit of fancy going on here, and then we have green. We have it's just like material that's been wet like many times, probably way too many times. And then we have just like a straightforward blade. Not anything crazy there. And then what do we have here for this blade? Maybe this will have the branding on it. Yeah. Oh, Elk Ridge. So I don't know anything about this brand. This doesn't seem to be constructed in a bad way. It's fine. It's just a pinned little slip joint. I mean, like you can't. It's hard to say. These are hard to mess up, right? ER20 custom design. We're just throwing words around here. Custom design. Okay. Nothing wrong with that one. This is a little. This looks like a little junker for sure. Really hard to pick things up. Kind of uncomfortable, honestly. Might have to just get some legitimate gloves. They don't even... Is there no nail nick? How am I supposed to get this out? Jeez. You know, we have to look at the blade. So I might have to just use my fingers here. Okay. That's it. It is a knife. This is the world's first knife. There's no first pocket knife ever. No identifying information whatsoever. It is really bad though, considering there's no dedicated deployment nick or anything. It's actually quite a bit. It's turning into a longer video. But this is why, for everybody asking, why can't you make these, bigger or longer? Because there's we have 4 times more to go through. Simple slip joint with a hole. Is this a slip joint with a spidey hole? It's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Okay. Some of these other ones, some bigger multi-bladed objects. There's no way we ever see like a Great Eastern Cutlery. But it'd be kind of interesting if that actually happened. Winchester. Again, these tend to not be the worst things in the world. It's not anything spectacular for steel, but they're just kind of whatever. Do we have more dragon stuff? Textured. Crazy. We got the bottle opener. We got some sort of, I don't know what kind of jeweling or treasure is going on here. And that's pretty much it. This knife did not know what it wanted to be. It was going to be something that had, it had dreams, it had aspirations. And then it was somebody's lasagna knife, like just dedicated. It's 440 China. Never a good sign to see 440 on there. They don't even want to tell you which 440. It's just 440. This actually probably, what the, oh my God. Satan's lice comb. Ew, what the heck? Is it a comb? It looks too aggressive to be a comb. What is this supposed to be? Help me. Tell me what this actually is. I don't believe that this is a comb. It's really pointy. Maybe it is, though. I don't know. Very strange. Kind of fun. Kind of like that one. Simple lockback. Is this... it's Ruco. Okay. Don't know anything about them. Fine. General low quality. Actual gas station knife. What's this? Oh, TJK, Thomas Jeffrey King, we got your knife. Yuck, dude. Probably just rust. And then Winchester, right? It's got to be a good knife. It's a Winchester. Quality products here. This, I feel like we saw this in the last batch. A very similar knife. A very similar one. And again, stainless china. Air vents, again, as I joke, so the knife doesn't overheat. Not really anything bad, just like basic. What's this? Deer, some sort of bone or imitation bone. Thumb stud way out there. Really making the story about yourself there, thumb studs. Fine, nothing wrong with that one. Probably again more basic, very, very basic stuff. Tack force, right? Nothing crazy. What's this weird thing? Alligator. Alligator, because alligator. Oh, we got a half stop there. Stainless steel. This is a real oddball. It's definitely junky. But this looks old. This looks very, very old. Like at least, man, I'm going to say at least 15 to 20 years. That would be my guess. No idea. Looks maybe like voodoo, like an alligator skeleton there. Kind of interesting. This guy. Oh, no. Oh, Smith & Wesson knives. It's so good. Smith & Wesson. You want to type me up a paragraph right now? Huh? You one of those people? Go ahead. Type me up a paragraph about how good Smith & Wesson knives are. This piece of crap. I'm surprised this thing still has a tip. God, no detent whatsoever. Whether it was supposed to be assisted at one point, or if it's actually supposed to be manual. Does it have a detent ball? Oh, it does. It is 100% supposed to be manual. You guys. A Smith & Wesson, not even Smith & Wesson. They have no, Smith & Wesson doesn't have any idea that this knife exists, right? They just are like, yeah, sure, whatever. Whatever design you think will sell. Put our name on it. The OEM who made this, no detent whatsoever. Ugh, piece of crap. And then camo. Camo makes no sense on a little pocket knife. Like, I don't want this. What does this say? Guidesman. Look at the jimping. Jeez. The jimpings, I'd rather put my finger on this side. Well, it's that pocket clip again. It's the same thing. God. That's funny. And then blue with vents. Not really anything going on here. Is it a liner lock? Yeah. Do we have any information here? This feels like it's hollow ground. That has a subtle hollow grind on it. That's interesting. Completely solid. Look at those pocket clip mounting positions. A little bit more went into this one. Not anything special. But who is this? Some Japanese symbols or Chinese symbols. I don't know. You'll have to tell me if you can read that. And then a very fast R. Yeah, interesting. A little tiny bit of blade play, but okay. Definitely the funniest stuff. That's a winner. Tactical flute. Switchblade that's not a switchblade. Switchblade that is a switchblade. Alligator, exclamation point. And fake scarab. Hot dog scarab. Look at that. Woo, these were the winners. These were the fun ones. I also kind of like fake Damascus dragon. Fake Damascus dragon is definitely pretty cool. And so is rainbow current. Like, these are all fun. Skull is just like skull. Honestly, the most functional knife, the one that I would actually trust the most, like, truthfully, is probably this guy right here. This seems to be pretty solid, you know? So, and then, yeah, let's go over here. The worst of the bunch, I'm pretty upset with the leaf knife. Like, I really hate that. That makes me mad. But the worst of the bunch is this. Great value, like angry Sonic the Hedgehog skull with no washers. This is the biggest piece of crap. The biggest piece of crap. People who say I'd rather have it, but rather carry something that's low quality and have it, you know, rather than not have anything and need it. I'd rather not have anything. I'd rather not have anything and not have shoes. Than carry this, honestly. So that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is part 1 of at least 5 in this current series. And if you guys continue to enjoy it, I will continue to buy these boxes. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on the Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.